Welcome back to the Piney Woods homestead, y'all. It's relatively early. Sun hadn't been up too long. We're going to breed buttercup, artificial insemination. AI.
Not IA.
Not IA like I had said before. AI. We actually bred her once yesterday evening when I got in from a grading job I've been on. She stood like a champ. We're going to see if she'll stand again this morning. And after we get done, we'll show you some of the stuff that we use to accomplish this. And we're talking about our pig, y'all, if you're new to the channel. We're talking about a Gilt. We raise our own Hereford pigs out here for our own consumption here on the homestead. Guys, thanks for stopping in. Hit the like, subscribe, and all that stuff. We appreciate you. We're going to get to it. Let me get in here, then you can step in. I got everything I need here. Definitely not my pants getting tighter. It's me. All right, girl. Coming in your house with you. Find me a nail. As many nails as I got. I think. Well, this will work. All right, a little bit of Boar spray. You gonna stand for me?
Oh, yeah.
I'd say probably so. Alright. Try to spin her around a little bit. I ain't gonna be able to spin her around. Can you? You can get pretty good here.
Yeah.
Okay, start with, lube this thing up real quick. You're doing good. You're doing good. Good job. Inserted. Try not to squirt this all over me like I did yesterday. And you just, when you put the semen on there, I give it some pumps like this. She'll actually feel that inside of her to feel kind of like the Boar. And after I'll pump it a little bit like this. She's very receptive. As you saw her fall down, she smelled that Boar spray and she's like, hey. But after, I'll pump it several times here. And then I'll just give it a gentle squeeze. She's so much easier to breed than Rosie because she's so much shorter. And that's part of those genetics that are true to a Hereford. Just shorter legs.
They're shorter and stockier and...
She's taking it real good.
Good.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh no, she's just, the true Hereford is shorter and stocky.
And that's one thing that makes them good, easier to handle than some of your other pigs. But not that they're small. I mean, our topping pigs are 225, 250. And you see Dixie out there, I bet she's 400 pounds.
Yeah, but she also, she has, her height comes from Rosie.
Yeah.
Whereas Buttercup got her father's height.
Got the Boar's genetics. So all I'm trying to do is get every bit of this semen, and it's not all semen. There's stuff in there that acts as an extender, a shelf life agent. But this was collected Monday. It is now Wednesday.
It was overnighted, so we got it yesterday.
Yep.
And did the first dose yesterday evening. So.
All right, girl, you're doing good. You're almost done. So when I get to the end here, I'll pull that thing off. Get a little air in it. There we go. Don't fall on me. And leave it in there a few minutes. You're doing good. You're doing good. I'm getting a little more air down through it. Still got some in the tube. There it is. It's in there now. Now, she's ready for it to come on out. Give it just a second, let everything settle out.
The last time you bred Rosie, you couldn't even hardly keep your feet on the ground.
Oh no, that was something else. See, she's holding on to it. Good job.
Good job, Buttercup.
Good job. Good job. All right, let's get her food. She's biting.
I love you.
Yeah. She's biting my toes. Come on, I got breakfast to bite.
Go on, Butter.
Yep. There you go. She smells that boar spray.
She does.
She smells that boar spray on my feet. That's why she's biting at it. But she did good. Try to get one more in her this evening. I'm hoping she won't even stand this evening. But it's in there and it's good for about 12 hours. All right, y'all, a couple of things. If you're ever going to want to do this on your own, some supplies that you're going to need. This is a lubricant, non-spermicidal sterile lubricating jelly. You're going to need that to put on the end of your, let's see what I'll do with it. Let me pick this thing up by the cleanest end. You're going to need one of these. It's basically a catheter. And we use this one with kind of a large tip on the end. It's just what I've always used. They make them in, I think, spiralettes as well, like spirally corkscrew looking things, but this is what we've always used. And so you're going to lube that thing up, and you want to make sure that you're inserting at an upward angle, because if you insert straight in, you're going to hit the pig's bladder. And another tool that you're going to need when you're going to AI, I hope I left it, yeah, it's still here, is Boar spray. And there's only a couple places that you can find this stuff that I have found. But the easiest thing to do is just get it from your boar sperm farm. And they'll send it when you need it. We just had some extra. But you can get everything you need from like Schaefer's Gold Rush. We'll put a link to them in the description. We've been using them now, I guess, for 2+ years. And we've had great success when we AI. We just wanted to keep a boar around, you know, that's why we got Samson, but it just didn't quite work out. So we're gonna go back to just doing artificial, and honestly, y'all, it's cheaper. If you can just get over the first hurdle of being intimidated about breeding your own pig, once you've done it a time or two, you'll feel like a pro. As you saw right there, that was easy. Buttercup, she was ready to go, and it was just easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll finish up feeding the pigs, and then we'll walk back out of here, and I've got to get to work. I got to go finish up a job this morning, but we'll kind of talk a little bit about some more of our thoughts of AI. All right, y'all, as we walk out of here, I don't know if you could see in the video, but from Schaefer's, this little tube right here, that's what your boar semen and an extending agent that just helps with the shelf life is gonna look like. And this is off of Marksman, like a good shot with a rifle, that kind of Marksman. So you can look up on their website, Schaefer's Gold Rush, and take a look at the board that we've used. But we always order 3 rounds of semen because you want to have semen inside of your gilt or your sow when she ovulates. And there's only a brief window that actually happens, so you try to inseminate 3 times over the course of 36 hours. Is that right? 12, 12, 12, 36? Over the course of 36 hours, because she's going to ovulate during that time once she starts standing. And from my experience with Rosie when she was a gilt, it was towards the tail end of her cycle that we believe she actually got bred. So if she were bred, I would think she wouldn't have even stood right now. But so this one hopefully is going to breed her to 2nd dose. And even if she stands this evening, y'all, that's fine. There'll be enough sperm inside of her over the course of that 36 hours that she'll get bred. This works. It's pretty simple to do. So if you're thinking about breeding some of your pigs and you've never raised pigs, this is the way to go. It's much easier. What are some of the drawbacks to keeping a boar?
Well, you have the expense, and you have to keep them away from the females, except for when you want to breed them. So you may have to make sure you got a separate property. Ours really is closer than what you should have them, but we do have that visual barrier for him.
And see, that's the main thing, a visual barrier. That pig's gonna be able to smell her when the wind's right. Yeah. But as long as you got a visual barrier, that helps. And when we had to open up this one because of the monsoon rains, it really messed everything up, because if he really wanted to defeat that electric and the woven wire, he'd do it. Yeah. But I don't think he just ain't boar enough, y'all. So he's been staying where he's at, which is a good thing. And I'd say another thing that makes artificial safer is the fact that you don't have to move your gilt or your sow to your boar, or vice versa, the boar to them. And mating, that can be an aggressive time, as maybe you picked up on. Buttercup you saw her nosedive when I sprayed the boar spray. That's just showing she's receptive. We saw Rosie do that one time, went down on all 4s when I hit her nose with the boar spray. And she'll go to biting on you, because she was biting on my feet because she could smell that boar spray. And the boar, he will potentially go nuts with you too. Probably not. It's early, y'all. He'll go crazy with you too. Anyways, guys, laugh with us. It's early. Laugh with us. And but anyways, AI is the way to go in our book. If we ever get larger, we may decide on a boar again. I don't know, but really, for 160 bucks is what we paid shipping. Paid, including shipping, 3 of these catheters and 3 packs of semen fresh. That's a whole lot cheaper than keeping a boar. And even if you're never going to AI Dixie too, so times that by 2, it's still cheaper than keeping a boar for the year. So long as it works, you know, and you may goof up on your first attempt, because we did. Which is also why it's good to have 3 doses, because our first attempt we only ordered 2 doses. Yeah, we did, didn't we? And we really could have used that 3rd dose. So, yep. You know, and last time we bred Rosie, we had a dose left, but it's kind of a better safe than sorry. I'd rather have it's $30 right now, breed specific. Yeah. I'd rather have $30 wasted than not have it need it. Yeah. Guys, y'all have a good day, a great week. I got to get to work. Lisa's got work to do here on the homestead. I'm gonna finish up a job today so I can get home and do some more work around here. Y'all have a good day, a great week. We'll see you on the next one.